Recognizes Ms. Jackson-Lee of Texas.
Chairman, and to the ranking member, as one would expect, Ms. Nobles, and I'm over here, Ms. Nobles, I'm in this direction.
Oh.
I don't, as a mother, I couldn't say anything less than the pain that I know that you're experiencing. I could say my heart goes out to you, but I want to acknowledge the pain for any mother, any family to lose their precious child. I want your daughter's story to be heard, and if we can work in a bipartisan way, I will sign on to any bill that enhances her heroic story. I think that's what you are surviving on. What a young woman, wanting to be independent, working 2 jobs, holding her head up high. A vicious act. Forgive me if I say this is not solely immigration, poor police work, to be honest with you. But frankly, we wanted that not to happen. And no one's panel is champion MS-13. I can tell you that. And so we've got to find a way to decipher, discern, to weed out, because if there is a mother trying to come with just to work in the fields, I know that that may not be the best way for her to come, but that is not the MS-13. They don't deserve to be in this country, period. So let me just, I don't want to say thank you because you're here in pain, but just want you to know I think her story has to be told. Thank you for your presence here today. Chief, I assume we served overlapping. I'm not sure. What years were you? You're retired, so what years have you served, sir?
As the chief, it was February 2020 until August of 2021, but I was Border Patrol agent for over 29 years.
Okay, starting what year?
1992.
Yeah. So you've had several leaders, presidents, and then, of course, Homeland Security came into being after 9/11. I was on the committee in its origins and know just about every one of your Border Patrol leaders. Would you say that it would be better to approach immigration reform, Republicans and Democrats, in a terminology that we've coined under the late John McCain, comprehensive immigration reform, which in essence deals with border security on the north and the south, and recognizing legal pathways for entry? Would you accept that would be a better approach?
I believe border security is exactly like your home, and it gets overcomplicated a lot of times in the public discussion, but it's exactly like your home. We just need people to come through the front door in a legal manner. Congress gets to pick who those people are, not the Border Patrol.
So my time is short. I want you to answer the question specifically. Comprehensive immigration reform with border security and legal pathways. Would you accept that?
Based on my experience, the border security has to come first.
Well, let me, I can't put words in your mouth, but you're not going to get border security coming first. You need to be able to balance it. You would not accept a border security and recognizing pathways to legal entry?
Based on my experience and looking at the 86 IRA, you have to be able to secure the border first, or all the other conversations are irrelevant.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think reasonably, Mr. Hatfield, as you understand, when John McCain, the late John McCain, we had a very strong comprehensive bill. And it had border security and the legal pathway. If we get stuck on border security, we're not listening to the witnesses here. We're not listening to the New York town that is frustrated with what's happening to them, rightly so. So let me just get you to this espouse because my time is going. First of all, your organization was affiliated with the Tree of Life, was it not? Or the attitude of that killer?
Yeah, I'd rather not discuss the Tree of Life because the prosecution is ongoing at this
Well,
moment.
let me just say, since I went there, let me just say that the attitude was that Jews were bringing in migrants and immigrants. Is that true?
That is correct.
And it resulted in death, did it not?
That is correct.
All right, let me just get to the point of the work that you do, and that is, if things change in the hemisphere, so that more refugees are coming, and you work with refugees to help the United States so they don't result in being lost or being in the wrong direction. And as well, I would assume that you abhor MS-13 as well. If you can answer those two questions, I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely and absolutely.
You got to say,
Yes. HIAS is entirely focused on legal pathways to bring people into the United States so they do not resort to fleeing across borders to seek asylum. We try to provide them with safe and legal alternatives to that, and in partnership with the U.S. government and Jewish communities. And absolutely, we need a system of control which can identify, vet, and detain and remove people who are a danger to the society.
The gentlelady's time
like
has expired.
MS-13.
Yes.
Chair